Okay, targeted individuals. Today I wanted to discuss. Hold on. I wanted to discuss the way we fight back against our perpetrators. My technique is to basically just figure out what annoys them, and you know, when they annoy me, I annoy them back. And what annoys them is my success. So when I succeed, they sometimes they might even top themselves over it. But this is the thing: if you're trying to make me um, become mentally unstable, I'm gonna make you mentally unstable. See how you like it. Otherwise, stop doing it. I mean, if you victimize me, the consensus is, and that's why we need law enforcement. If you victimize another person, law enforcement deals with you. Yeah, but it just happens that in this case, law enforcement doesn't have anything to go on. Somebody is spiritually attacking me. They're seeing into my mind, and I've got the evidence, which I'm gonna review in a minute. But you can't really go to a policeman and say, there's somebody spiritually attacking me. Can you come and talk to them or have a word or arrest them for harassing me? You can't. So this is something that you, in terms of upholding the law, you're the only one that knows. So it's up to you to do it. I mean, some people have heard of a citizen's arrest, where technically a citizen can arrest a police officer, but judges do not recommend it. I suppose in situations, let's say you find a police officer raping a child, you might do a citizen's arrest in that situation. So when you are the only one that knows the crime's taking place, you have to consider a citizen's arrest. You have to consider the fact that it's your citizen's duty to make sure that the law is upheld as well. Now, whatever the spiritual attack is, it's violating me. I'm in my own privacy, the privacy of my home, and it comes in there and it starts to harass me. What I felt there was a rush of adrenaline, so I knew I had to get rid of it quickly. I know I put 80 kilograms on the bar, that didn't do it. So I put 100. I always lift 100 anyway, but I haven't done it for quite a while. So this attack, you can see it as I try to lift it. My trail of thought was broken, and then you could notice that the camera started to click in a funny way, as if somebody was moving it, but I wasn't moving it. And then when I tried to lift it again, it was the same click, but I lifted it. And then it decided to click it and move the camera to face upwards. Yeah, so I'm annoying whatever spirit is is attacking me. I'm doing things to annoy it, and that's the battle. That this is an inside expose on how the spiritual battles that targeted individuals have. Yeah, so you're lucky. I'm lucky to catch this as well. Yeah, I only noticed it on review. Yeah, so just listen and tell me what you think. I'll pause it and then explain to you what's happening.
Alright, so as a targeted individual, my approach is to be as annoying to my perpetrators as possible. One thing that annoys
You're
them
damn right.
is knowing that I can curl 100 kilograms when I'm not taking supplements and so forth. So I
At this
keep doing
stage,
that. When they annoy me, I annoy them.
at this stage, my adrenaline
So it's
was
100
proper
kilograms
high.
on the bar. Yeah.
100 kilogram on the bar.
Hopefully, no major dramas.
And I just
Be up
obviously
against
stay
that.
calm because you don't want to work with adrenaline. You just get rid of it in the most civilized way possible. And luckily for me, I found weight training. Well, I don't call it training. It's a treatment method.
Really?
Yeah. Now watch as I try to lift it. Listen to the camera. My mobile phone was recording this. Listen. Did you hear that? Yeah. Listen. Did you hear that? That's the camera making that noise. Listen again. Yeah. Now, obviously, I kept holding it, and hold on, look what I did. You could hear the same noise again. Hold on. That's the same noise again. Yeah, hold on. But it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. Because when I got to that stage, I pushed again. Watch it again. Look, again. Push again. Then he got fed up. He got fed up, look. Then he moved the camera upwards. There's no one in the room, you know. Yeah, play that again from the lift.
You see it?
Then he gets fed up and he puts it up. Yeah, play that again. Listen out for the camera noises. There. And again, listen. There we go.
You see it?
Then he moves it up. So who moved my camera upwards? I wasn't giving up on that.
You see it?
So, these are the spiritual battles and how to conduct them. Obviously, when you do something to annoy a spirit, it's going to make itself known. So I just annoy it because I rule my mind. I do whatever I want. I just wanted to point out to target individuals, electronic targeting is not the only thing you're going to face out there. If that's all you've seen, man, there is, well, I should say human. There is so much more you haven't seen. There is so much more. There are spiritual attacks that they're going to start putting on. If you beat the electronic bit and just calm yourself, Jesus Christ, everything, then they're going to start with the spiritual attacks. Yeah. Again, you need to always remember what Jesus is telling you and, keep an eye on God, Yahweh, if you like, and you'll be amazed. And then you're raw. Yeah. So anyway, you targeted individuals, please be careful out there. The electronic attacks are not the only things out there. They can also deploy spirits and jinn and demons and things like that. You see them nowadays, they all have they got into the Harry Potter thing, so everybody's doing a spell and they think it's for fun, but they're doing little spells. They're teaching them slowly and slowly. Eventually, once you get the taste for it, then you want to investigate it more. So there's people who's actually casting demons and things like that, sending them against you. Just be careful out there. I'm just all I do is check what's there, and or is watch your mind, watch what you do, watch what you say, because at the end of the day, it's what you do after realizing these things that can make or break your life. So you might mess up your life because you overreact to a situation or you underreact to a situation. So you got to just keep everything in mind. But bear in mind that you got to check for the spiritual, because somebody might be actually seeing your thoughts like a human being would, rather than not like an electronic equipment would, an electronic device, but like a human being would. Yeah, that's when they've deployed a spiritual attack, and you must be very, very careful when you're looking out for these. And this is one way I test them. I just pick up my weight, and if I notice any funny spiritual movements, I note down that they're using that kind of thing on me. Yeah, so good luck out there.